Well, overall inflation slowed during the month of June in a report that some officials are calling the best that we've seen in 6 years. But not everyone shares that view. White House economic advisor Kevin Hassett touted the inflation data this morning. The consumer price index dropping 0.4% between May and June, which is the largest month-to-month drop since April of 2020. But the annual pace of price hikes increased 3.5%, well above the Federal Reserve's target of 2%.
There might be some that look at this morning's data and say, oh, mission accomplished, everything is swell. That is not my view.
Karen Caifa joining us now from D.C. So, Karen, the bulk of the American economy is driven by businesses providing services. How is that driving inflation?
Well, Joyce, if you look at the report that came out today, you see things that involve services that we all need, things like dental care, car repair, home health help. Those all contributed to boosting the inflation number higher year over year. And there's a reason for that, right? Not only do these businesses, which make up the bulk of businesses in this country providing services, they need goods to do what they're going to do, right? And there's a supply and demand thing there. Sometimes there's a tariff thing there. But on top of that, these businesses also have to deal with wages. There's a human cost. There's labor that has to be paid, and wages don't tend to go down, right? They tend to go up and up and up. So that is contributing to making those expenses higher, the price increases higher, and contributing, Joyce, to overall inflation.
And then the volatility in Iran has sparked volatility now in oil prices and gas prices. So what can consumers expect at the pump in the coming days?
Well, consumers did get some relief in recent weeks, and that's one of the major factors that brought the overall inflation number down last month. But we're seeing that volatility again as this very fragile ceasefire starts to wilt away. And the oil market is getting wind of that and starting to get a little bit shaky again, mostly in the upwards direction. AAA said the nationwide average for a gallon of gas as of today, $3.86. That is 70 cents higher than it was 1 year ago, but still 20 cents lower than it was 1 month ago. But we've seen these gas prices back on the rise, Joyce, and really drivers can expect, combined with the summer driving season, which brings a lot of demand, it's going to be a bumpy ride at the pumps.
All right. In D.C. tonight, Karen, thank you.